Hi, my name is Jenna Lucente, and I'm a studio artist here at the Delaware Contemporary, located in Wilmington, Delaware. I've had my studio here about 3 years, and it's been just a wonderful opportunity for me to be part of this organization where there's many other artists who are making work, and I have my own studio space to make my work. And I also get to see some of the wonderful exhibits that are downstairs in the exhibition portion of the museum. What I also really enjoy about my studio space is just that. It's only where I come to work. I live approximately 10 minutes away, so I get to go home every evening. And when I'm ready to work, I can come to my studio and work. And that's part of what makes this place so special to me. In addition, you can see as you're watching or looking right now that it's kind of a mess, because sometimes artists need to have a little bit of a mess around them in order to be creative and to see the work that we make and to kind of understand our own visual vocabulary. When I see my own drawings on the wall, it actually helps me make more drawings that have new ideas. So I actually need to put everything out and up and be able to look at it in order to be able to move forward in my process. So believe it or not, when I get to the studio, probably the first thing I do is sit in this chair and I try to decide what I'm doing that day. Sometimes it's really clear, sometimes I know I need to tone a canvas, or sometimes I know I need to finish a painting, or sometimes I know I need to varnish a painting, or some days I'll come in and I know I need to frame artwork. But when there's not something so directive on my schedule, then I get the choice. I get to decide, am I going to draw and create more drawings for this wall? Am I going to do more sketches? Am I going to do more research? Am I going to draw from my imagination? So a lot of times I am sitting in this chair, and then sometimes this chair gets turned around and I start drawing. The drawing table is here. Right now there's stuff on it because that's going in my show. But usually that table is ready for me so that I can come here, I can work, I can stay focused. And I think if you ever put a video camera inside of an artist's studio, one of the things you would notice is that they spend a lot of time staring at the walls. So we actually might draw for a while and then look at the walls, or we might paint for a while and then step back and look at it. Or we might even just kind of sit there with our arms crossed and think about the work we're making. The time in the studio, you don't always work 24 hours a day or the whole 5 hours that you're here. You might take little breaks, you might think about things. Because I'm in a studio building with other artists, I also get to go and talk to the other artists who are in this building. So I'm pretty friendly with most people. People have been wonderful. So if my neighbor walks by, I might be able to say hello. Maybe if I'm lucky, I get to see what they're working on, and then that might give me some inspiration. So that's one of the other nice things about having a studio in a building with other artists as well, is that I get to talk with them and communicate with them and see what they're working on, and that helps me stay motivated and stay focused.